Hey guys, today I'm doing my February wrap-up and my March to be read. So in this video I'm going to be showing you what I read last month in February and what I'm going to be reading this month in March. And I'm really excited for this video because I read so many books. In February I read 7 books. I finished 7 books, so I'm really proud of myself for that. And if you couldn't tell, I mean I'm sure you could, but I'm outside and it's snowing. Yeah, snowflakes, yum. We're just going to get started into the books that I read last month in February. The first book that I read last month was Atlantia by Ali Condi. I read Ali Condi's Match trilogy a long time ago. I can remember what I thought of the books, but it was a long time ago. It was like 2 years ago. I don't really remember much, but I remember liking that trilogy. I really liked the first one. The second and third were just okay. I ended up giving this book 4 out of 5 stars. I wish I'd liked it a little more than I did, but I still enjoyed it. It was just very slow. It wasn't boring, it was just slow. The last 50 to 100 pages though were really fun and I really enjoyed. But it was just that first, 200 pages that was kind of slow. But I still really enjoyed this book and I ended up giving it 4 out of 5 stars. After that, I picked up To All the Boys I've Loved Before by Jenny Han, and I've read her other trilogy as well, which was The Summer I Turned Pretty, and I liked that trilogy. I gave each book 4 stars, and I think I ended up giving this 4 stars as well. I took off a star just for some content in it that I didn't like reading about, but overall I still love this book. I really loved all the characters. I just love her family and everything, so I still enjoyed this book a lot, and I cannot wait for P.S. I Still Love You. I think it comes out in June, and I am dying for it. I'm so excited. It was so cute, and just I read it on Valentine's Day, so it was like a perfect Valentine's Day read, and I'm kind of freezing my fingers off right now. I should be wearing gloves. I should be wearing gloves. After that, I read Fairest by Marissa Meyer, and this is the prequel to the Lunar Chronicles. It's sort of like the story of Queen Lavanna, who's the main antagonist, like the villain in the Lunar Chronicles. So it's like a prequel and it's all about her life before, Cinder and everything. So this book came out last month and I really enjoyed it. I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. It was just really dark and she's very messed up. I don't like Queen Lavanna. I thought this might make me pity her in a way, but it didn't. I don't like her. I still don't. She's awful. After that, I read The Murder Complex by Lindsay Cummings, and I was really excited to be reading her first book because I'd been following her on Instagram for a long time and known her, but I hadn't actually read any of her books, and I ended up giving this 5 out of 5 stars on Goodreads. I really loved it. She's a fantastic author, and I just really loved all the characters in this book. And for most of these books I actually have reviews on Goodreads. This year I've been doing really well of writing up a review whenever I finish a book. So you can go check out my Goodreads, link is always in the description if you want to read reviews that I have for any of these. But yeah, I gave this 5 out of 5 stars. I loved it, and I cannot wait to read her other book, Balance Keepers, Fires of Calderon, because it's like an adventure middle grade type book, which sounds amazing, so yeah. Then I read Trapped by Michael Northrop. Finally, I got this book 2.5 years ago, and I finally read it. It's about these kids who get trapped in their school, and there's a blizzard and the roof is collapsing and all this stuff, and it's only the 7 of these kids. And I read this in one day, when it was snowing, so I was really happy to finally have read this. I think I give it 3 stars. If you want to hear again more of my thoughts, I don't remember everything I thought right now, but if you want to hear everything, because I wrote my review right after I finished it, so go check out my Goodreads page. I have a review there. And another book that I actually finished this month that I don't have with me is Stepping Heavenward by Elizabeth something. I cannot remember her last name because I don't have it with me, but I was reading this for school and I really liked it. I think I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. I just finished it last month. I had been reading it, but I finished it this last month, so I wanted to include it in this video. And the final book that I read in February was Salt and Stone by Victoria Scott, which is the second book in the Fire and Flood series. I don't know if it's a trilogy or something. I loved this book so much. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. It was absolutely fantastic. I love the first one to death. I love this one. Just Victoria Scott is just magical. She's such a good author. I loved it. I loved it to death. I have a review for this on Goodreads as well, and I may be doing a book discussion, so if you want to hear more of my thoughts, just let me know if you want me to do that. So yeah, I was really excited. This came out on February 24th last month, so I got it on the 25th and finished it on the 26th, and it was amazing. The next book I'm planning on reading is Insurgent by Veronica Roth. I'm planning on rereading this really soon. because I don't want to read it like too near the movie, because I did that with Divergent. I was super like nitpicky, and I was like picking out all the small changes that I normally wouldn't have noticed. So I want to read this like pretty far away from the movie, so I'm hoping to finish it within like the first week of March, but I'm just going to be rereading this. And then after that, I'm also hoping to read Anya's Ghost. Maybe if I'm in the mood for it, I'll pick this up, but it's just a graphic novel. It's really short, so I may just pick this up and finish it in a day. This is all I'm going to put on my like TBR, because I really don't have many plans for what I'm going to be reading. Yeah, but it is my birthday month. My birthday's on March 28th, and I'm also going to a book convention, the North Texas Teen Book Festival, on March 7th. I'm going to be getting books for both of those things, so I don't really have many plans for what I'm going to be reading. I'll just pick up whatever I feel like reading. Alright, so that is going to be it for this video today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I am freezing my fingers off. Oh my gosh, look, they're so red. Yeah, I'm going to go inside now and warm up. So thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will talk to you in my next one. Bye!